Yes, well, indeed, Nzinga, coming to you right here from Richards Bay. Let me take this time to welcome you and our viewers at home as we continue, with this coverage of Armed Forces Day. But with me, I'm with Colonel Teboho Todi, who's with the South African Air Force. Colonel, just talk to us with regards to what you do in your daily life.
Hi, good morning, Nhlanhla, and the viewers back at home. By profession, I'm an air traffic controller, but I'm currently the senior staff officer, air traffic management, staffed at or based at the South African Air Force headquarters. My main role is all about currently the management of the South African Air Force air traffic control capability, as well as providing the services that are required for the South African Defence Force, basically.
Quite interesting. Earlier we had a brief discussions, and I spoke to you about, the terrains that the South African National Defence Force has, the speciality. For a South African young person who would want to join and follow in your terrain, take us through what they have to do.
Okay, look, at the moment, currently as we speak, the South African National Defence Force as a whole is currently running the recruitment process and the recruitment drive, if I can put it that way, which is ending on the 28th of this month, February. And looking specifically in the Air Force environment, we are recruiting all the way from people who wants to become in my environment in the that is called the command and control fraternity. And also we've got people that can also specialize in the protection services, whether to become also in the logistics department and also to become pilots if actually there will be opportunities in that line as well. And also people that can also become apprentices basically in the environment.
We just saw the final salute to the president there. Just talk to us a little bit more about this. We know that when this happens, it is when the army is saying thank you to the president for coming. We appreciate it. Talk to us with regards to what's happening here. What is this part called here now?
Okay, what we've seen now, it is a National Ceremonial Guard that is completing their final compliments to the president together with the South African National Defence Force band. And but the National Ceremonial Guard is our front line of the people that are conducting the drilling ceremony to the president, actually, the presidential activities or the parades that he conducts basically.
Talking about activities, let me bring you here. We just saw a couple of jets flying by, flying past here. What is the significance of that in this day?
Okay, look, we are showcasing our capability in a role. That is one of the reasons why we are here in Richards Bay, to show the people what is the Air Force is it all about. So we got to see at the beginning actually of the parade, we got to see the salute fly past that was with 3 Augusta A109 helicopters during the 21-gun salute, whereby we had those helicopters that were flying past, showcasing actually carrying the South African, 2 South African flags and the South African National Defence Force flag.
How many aircrafts do we have, and what kind, which generation? Just talk to us with regards to that.
Okay, look, we've got a couple of aircraft in the South African Air Force, starting from the rotary wing aircraft, the helicopters. Actually, we can look at to become a helicopter pilot, for an example. We train them actually in the Augusta A109 helicopter, light utility helicopter. They've got various roles that we're utilizing it for, and then also followed by the Oryx helicopter. And also we also do have the Rafale attack helicopter as well.
One last question from me. How many women do you have in your terrain where you specialize? Is it open for women or is it for men?
Look, anybody can apply actually to specialize in this environment. Actually, in the ladies or in the women environment, we've got quite a few. As we speak currently in this event, we've got Colonel Nandi Zama, who is a C-130 commander pilot, and also who's in charge of that squadron as well. She's the one who's leading the Air Force component in this environment. I can mention a few all the way in the helicopter environment. We've got Lieutenant Colonel Petogo Mulawa. We also have got Major Dumsi, if I remember very well. She is the attack helicopter pilot in the Rafale. We also have got Major Vayeke Zanele, who is also a helicopter pilot actually, who's currently an instructor in Langemanberg for the training of the pilots actually.
Thank you so much, Colonel.
Okay, thank you,
Well,
sir.
that was
Appreciate it.
Colonel Todi just explaining to us, what the South African Air Force is made of, talking to us about different planes they have. He mentioned the Royfax there, and quite importantly, also talking about the space for women, saying that, in his terrain, in his speciality, it's not only for men, but women can participate and can become a pilot. But with that being said, it's a wrap from us here from Richards Bay. Nzinga.